Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Can you listen to my voice? If you guys can give me like a quick yes in the chat, just let me know. All right. All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much to Super Goku and the Master Human for the confirmation. Mosby too. Thank you very much. As I was saying, just making some quick tests around here. But more than anything, welcome guys to the champions. Champions Paris, we're finally here. The final competition of the VCT season on the men's side, of course. 16 teams taking part in this competition. But before we get the entire action started, we're gonna have um, representatives from each of the 16 teams participate in media day press conferences. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be divided into four sections, four teams, four different sections. So first one's gonna happen roughly around 7:20 a.m., which will feature with those that you see on the screen in terms of names: Zosis, Flickless, Forsaken, and Viva. Of course, these four players encompass Group A in the competition, whose teams will compete tomorrow in the opening match or opening day of the competition. So, looking forward to talking to them, and then we'll get into the rest of the other individuals that be taking part in the competition later today in the media day conference. So, pleasure to have you all guys here. Pleasure to have you guys or to watch my live stream of the press conferences, and yeah, looking forward to the action. Um, about the champion song, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I have not listened to it. I just haven't had time to listen to the song, and I've just kind of been focused on the shorts content and everything else that stuff. I will say though that the feeling from those around me are that like they're not really that much of a fan. Um, I thought about listening to it for like a video, but I felt like nah. I'll just wait until I just wait until I'll do the usual business for this competition. Once I do get that chance to listen to the song, I'll give you guys a quick heads up. Maybe even during the media day in between the session. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's my answer to you. I have not been able to listen to the new Champ song. Well, since this is a live stream, I'm gonna make this a quick opportunity for you guys to get your questions in, and um, if you have a good question for me to ask to any one of the players in the first session, please do so. I'll be sure to take one of them and use them for the press conference as it happens. So if you guys got any questions as well, just send them up. Make sure it's a good one. It's a good one though. So I don't want to send like any generic questions. So yeah. Super Goku. Um Another similar answer. I have not done my pickups yet, for obvious reasons. I've just been so preoccupied with what I'm doing for the channel right here, and also for my other stuff onto the side. If it's possible, if I'm able to, I'll probably sneak one pickums video before the start of this competition. Maybe later today, but I'm not gonna yap all the time. So I'll just try to do like maybe 5 minutes, just bang, bang, bang for every match, all the way up until the very end of the group stage. Although I will say that Group A is very interesting in the sense that you got Sentinels who crashed out in the very end of the Americas Stage 2 playoffs. You got PRX still guns blazing, continued the momentum from their winning of Masters Toronto. XLG kind of looked like they were not going to bounce back after crashing and burning in Toronto with in light of their obligatory roster change. But it looks like they were able to steer the ship in time for CN Stage 2 playoffs, and then qualify with a pretty decent um, playoff run. And then you could say the same for GX. Not really been there for the start of the year and also for the middle point of the year. Had to make some quick changes very abruptly, and by the bringing in of players like Ara and the like, they just been guns ablaze and make that fire run into grand finals of EMEA playoffs. So, I mean, it's a deceptively close group, I would say. Save for Sentinels and Paper X. But um um it's still interesting to see how this group will play out, whether XOG will emerge and kind of make the same noise as like Trace last year. Maybe GX will do the same thing. Maybe Sentinels will kind of see their rut or skid, downright skid, continue into champions. We'll see. We'll see. For sure, most definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's people are not really looking at this group as a hard group. They're looking at like Group B, the one with Fnatic, MIBR, BOG, and RQ as a very tough group. And while that is true, I kind of I can't really um overrate the lack of difficulty that a group like Group A has. So I mean, it's just a matter of being present on the day and performing when it counts, because like this is Champions. You can't afford to have an off day when you have like on paper at minimum two chances to get out of this playoffs phase, and so or get out of this group stage phase. All right, thank you guys very much for the questions. For sure. Do you guys also have any questions for the other teams like GX, XOG, Paper X? Please do so as well. In the meantime, we're winding down to the start of the press conference. I'm keeping track of when the feed is going to change to the player, so I'm taking that into account. Also, most importantly, I will be recording each session piece by piece so that I can then upload to my YouTube channel. That way, for the people who are not in this live stream, weren't able to be present in the live stream, they can just catch the ensuing recording later on later in the day, still in the channels of which you can also subscribe if you haven't done so already to those watching this live stream. So yeah, just trying to stay on top of everything, trying to be focused, trying to continue my coverage of this. Sorry about that. I had some tabs that I have to X out, of which it inadvertently made some noise. So since this is a champions press conference, it's going to be a lot more media than usual. It's no longer just um, people from Americas like myself covering an event like this or covering VCT Americas. It's going to be a lot more people, and as a result, and as a result of there being a lot more people, it's going to be a lot more journalists, people wanting to ask questions. So the line is going to be very swift, and it's going to be very competitive. So I think I'm just going to have to raise my hand very quickly. That way, I don't have anyone ask the same question towards the player that I want to ask or talk to. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if that's the name, Senpai. I mean, I had to say it. I got to give my thanks to the users to continue to keep up with the interviews that I do for the scene. So, thank you very much. Or as they say in Japan, arigato gozaimasu. For sure, for sure. Just had to sneak that in. Gotta be a little corny these days, or gotta put in a little corniness into these things. I don't want it to be all boring and stuff. Very good question, Clouds, because of how VCTCN panned out. We got two Ascension teams, or both of them qualifying for champions, and so it's just a matter of who performs best out of XOG and DRG that determines who will either stay up in the top flight for 2026, and also who will have to fight for their spot in Ascension, which is wild. Um, that such a format is like this. I mean, in an ideal world, both teams made champions, so both would earn the right to remain in VCTCN. But I mean, VCT's got a VCT. So a little bit of an update. I was told by the PR that the press conference will be pushed a few more minutes ahead, so it'll start around 7:30. So 7:30 a.m. CST or CDT according to my time zone. So just wait a few more minutes up until like the clock hits 30 on the right side. So yeah. So once again, for those of you who are kind of kicking in, or I don't know if that's the right word phrase, but joining in, the press conference was pushed like a few more minutes ahead until 7:30 a.m. according to my time zone, of course. So just stick around a little bit longer and just update the text real quick. Let me just work on this. Hold on. Let me just try to figure this out. Okay. So, viewers, who do you got coming out of Group A? Simple question. A lot of PRX, Sentinels there, some GX in the chat, which obviously I kind of agree with. But one thing that you guys don't know about me is I I like chaos, and it'll be funny as fuck if GX and XLG make it through. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm kind of being that guy. You know what I'm saying? It'll be funny as heck. I mean, Sentinels PRX, making it. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's expected. You know, but XLG and GX, or maybe like one of Sen and Paper X and one of GX XLG making it. I mean, come on, come on. You can't tell me that's not entertaining, right? Oh no, but like my team, I absolutely will laugh as hard as possible if they win is DRG. That would be funny as fuck. DRG with Demon One, who had a pretty terrible season because of the dysfunctionality that was happening in Leviathan in the early part of the year, and then having to step out of that team and kind of wander in the void for a good while before having that call up to join DRG as an emergency sub for Vukashu. And then imagine this: he steps up, plays wall. He steps up, plays wall. Team likes what they see. They have him still stay in the lineup. Finally, see Vukashu step up or arrive, and then both of them kick ass. and then they go through all of the teams. They take down Paper X. They take down, I don't know, fucking EDG or something. They take down a surprising a team like, I don't know, like fucking MIBR. Who knows? And they make it all the way to grand finals, and then they win against, I don't know, like T1. Crazy. That'll be funny as fuck. It'll be more funny. It'll be more funny than like any other team winning. So because of that, I'm kind of pulling for for DRG to do something. The phrase, not the player. Quick update. We're still waiting ahead for the change of the feed, so sit tight. At this point, I'm just waiting like the other press people that are in the Zoom call. So just a little while longer, and then we'll get started with the press conference. And of course, I'll stay silent unless I am called upon to give my question. So catch up on that. Heretics can Heretics can do well and bounce back from their performance in Toronto. It's not. I mean, it's like it's kind of similar to how they did it last year in Madrid. Crash out on that, make it to Shanghai, finish runners up, and then do the same thing over in Champions. So, I mean, they're no strangers to bouncing back on the international level. G2 versus TH. I mean, in my head, thinking about it at first, I feel like it's a close call because of the players that are in it, and it's kind of basically the same lineup as back then, except for like Jogamo. But like then again, G2 is at a much better level compared to last year. Now they have Jogamo, and now they have Baby Bay on the side hyping them up, and this is a team that's now weathered by failure, weathered by plenty of obstacles, and now feel that they can finally take that next step. I don't think they might like give them the quote unquote PRX missionary, as you said, Super Goku, but I think that they have the capacity to destroy them, to beat them down. But as it is in Champions lore, some things don't make sense. We might see Heretics come back, or we might see, I don't know, like another team just kick ass out of nowhere. quick heads up. There's like 50 people in the Zoom call. So over 50 people. So likelihood there's a chance that a lot of people are gonna raise their hands once they can do so. So it's gonna be pretty hard for me to get multiple questions in. So in which case I might have to like be very selective in the questions that I was given by you guys in the chat. As a quick refresher, after the first session is wrapped up, we're going to have number two of the session. It'll be feature NRG Ethan, Liquid Nats, DRX Hyunmin, and EDG Kong Kong. So look forward to those four stepping onto the stage in a little bit. And of course, this will come after session one, which of whose names and of whose representatives will be participating. Hello. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Benz. Or Miss Benz. Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard to the channel or the live stream. Like everybody else that are tuning in, we're just waiting for the first session of the press conference to start. Yes, Pratik, it is delayed. Um, so far we have not given an update besides like a few, like 10 minutes ago saying that it was going to start around 7:30 a.m. in my time zone. I'm not sure that would where that would work for your respective time zone. Maybe it aligns. on like the right hand side, but after that, still another delay. No update as to why the delay's happening. Presumably, might be an audio issue or logistical issue. Maybe we're just waiting on somebody else to or a player to arrive, and it's just them. That's kind of the reason why we're still on hold up. So I can't really give a concrete reason as to why. I'm looking at the other outlets that are covering um, press conferences, and so far, nope, they're the same as me. We're just waiting. So yeah, no changes as of now. We're still waiting. We're still looking forward to the start, and when it happens, you will see what happens. No, unfortunately, I have not done my pickums yet. I kind of already explained it earlier, but just for you, because you're special. I don't have any time to do the pickums, like the pickums video and stuff. Namely because I've just been busy with my shorts content that I've been wanting to keep putting out, and I have another job on the side. That's why I'm kind of been focusing on that in the lead up to champion. So kind of been using my time wisely in the sense that I want to get some rest and also spend like not a lot of time, but some time to the shorts. So that's the reason. And then I also said I'm looking forward to if the opportunity presents itself doing a pickums video later today. I'm gonna make it quick and just give uh, my predictions to the teams advancing to the group stage or advancing to the playoff stage from the first phase. And so we'll see what happens there. So yeah, that's the reason why I've not been able to do any pickums. Mm. Very good question. Which region? I'm an Americas guy, so I wish for Americas to win. Wait, it's starting right now. I'm getting that message, so I'm gonna shut up and hopefully we can get the show on the road.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this press conference. My name is Juan Moreno. Also, welcome to Champions 2025. Now we are going to start with some questions for this first group of players. So yeah, thank you. And also thank you for your patience. I know we started like 20 minutes late. So we are going to start with this first question from Pedro Romero.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, perfect. All right, like Juan said, thank you guys for coming and doing this press conference. Welcome to Champs. I'm gonna send this first question over to Zelsis. I had a good opportunity to talk to John Cutie about the state of the team and the mindset from finishing stage two playoffs, and he kind of agreed with me in the sense that like losing to NRG and G2 kind of soured the overall run for stage two. With that said, I want to ask you for an update as to the mentality heading into this competition. How has the 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 preparation been like? What has been the biggest adjustments you guys had to make, and how do you look at said adjustments the lead up to the start of this competition from your point of view?
I mean, I definitely think the ending of our stage 2 was not what we wanted at all, but I think we had a good team talk about like mentally resetting. We brought up that when you have a new tournament, your team has to be in form for that like small period of time to win the tournament. I think that's gone true for like every single tournament in Valorant ever. So I think for us, it was just, yeah, stage 2 we didn't lift the trophy, but there was a lot of good takeaways, and we've definitely shown progress and growth through the whole year. So we have to be happy with what we have. And I think to not realize that would be detrimental for us at Champions. I think everyone on the team should be mentally reset, and we should be ready to compete here.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Mohamed Mecca Medina.
Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hello, this is Mecca from GGWP Indonesia. So this question is for Forsaken. Aside from trying to win this year's champions, do you have any ambitions or goals that you wanted to achieve this year?
Yeah, I mean, this has to be the last goal, I would say, this year, because this like the last tournament, right? The VCT champion. I really want to get this title, and yeah, hopefully I can become the MVP again. You know.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question is from Sierra.
Hello, Sierra Zobi, freelance esport commentator. My question goes over to Flickless. I just wanted to ask for you in particular, how does it feel to make the jump to champ specifically in your first year franchising, and how has the team mental and form been coming into your first international?
I mean, it feels insane to be here, but we are a bit unlucky with things that are happening right now with ARA. But we were well prepared before we came here, and we will just try to do our best here.
Perfect. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Jeffrey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Jeffrey from Valorant BBK, and this question is for Delsis. I will ask the question in Chinese first and then translate to English. 这里是无畏缺 BBK。那么 Delsis，你也是作为三技能标配的一个销冠嘛？那这一次你有没有给自己定一个目标？比如说要在冠军赛期间推广，或者是说卖出多少把标配？ So I mean, Delsis, you are the best salesperson of Sentinel's bundle. So have you set a goal for yourself this time in Paris? So, for example, how many bundles do you aim to promote or trying to sell during Champions?
Well, I didn't bring a flag or anything, or at least I don't think I did. But GX is looking like they have some stuff on their jersey, so I think everyone should go and support them and buy the GX bundle personally. But no, I mean, the bundle's all good and fun. I think I'll definitely have some like tweets and like some jokes lined up, but I'm stepping away from the bundle title a little bit, just a tiny bit, and just focusing on the tournament.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next question is for Razor.
Hi there. This is a question from the Valorant competitive community. Going to Zelsis back to about bundles, what bundle are you going to use for this event, and why is it going to be the Wolves bundle?
I gotta bring my boyfriend with me. See you, Fat BB. I'll definitely be using the Wolves bundle or the Buddy at least. You know, we'll see. You know, I gotta rep the Sen one for sure. I gotta make Rob happy, but I gotta make sure that See You, Fat BB is here with me. I miss him and I'm sad he can't be here. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Processa.
Yeah, thank you, Juan. So I'd like to ask to Viva as XLG will play against Pepperex. So Batman once said that don't good luck us, good luck the enemy. Did Batman's statement put pressure on you and also XLG in facing Pepperex, especially since you lost the previous match, previous meeting with Pepperex with the score of 2-0?
这个问题想给到 Viva， 想问一下，之前 Padman 有说过你们是敌人嘛？然后压力可能会给你们 给你们一些动力，想问到这一次再次面对到 Paper Rex，你们会不会感觉到特别的压力呢？特别是之前可能有败阵的记录。
压力肯定是有的，就是毕竟他们现在还没有获胜嘛，我没有取得过胜绩，但是我觉得这一次我们还是有信心能搏一下的。
Viva answer like definitely will feel a little bit stressed out since we never like beat them before, beat Paper Rex before. But this time I'd say we're a little bit like confident about our performance. Let's see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next question is from Rabia. Rabia, are you here?
Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, I think
Yes.
it's working now. Sorry, my mic was muted. It was not getting unmuted. Sorry. Hey guys, this is Rabia from Esports Insider. My question goes to Viva. You guys came to Toronto as first seed from China, but due to various reasons mentioned earlier, the momentum was not forwarded. But you are back to international stage now, and have you guys overcome those issues? And what are your goals for champions going forward?
这个问题也问到 Viva，因为你们当时是作为1号种子出征的多伦多大师赛，但好像没有收获到很好的成绩。这一次你们是再次回归到了世界性的比赛，这一次你们有没有去针对上一次的问题做克服呢？有克服它那些问题吗？以及这一次来到冠军赛目标会是什么？
上次可能确实大家都不在状态吧，然后对于上次来说，其实上一次的失败也是算是给这一次做经验积累吧。然后目标的话就是拿下每一场胜利。
Last time I would say all of us was not in good form, our best form, but hopefully we learn a lot. We gain some experience and learn something from last time's failure. And for this time, our goal is to step by step take every map win, every match win like that.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Sofia.
Hello guys, Sophia from esports.gg. This question is for Flickless. When Ara got sick, it must have disrupted the team's routine and preparation. How have you adjusted and how has the team adjusted since then?
For now, we're just focusing on individual shape. We played like 4 scrims with our assistant coach as duelist. It went pretty good with him. So yeah, we will see how it goes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next question. We have one question here in the room.
好，各位好，然后这个问题想问一下各位，就是觉得这一次参加冠军赛的队伍里面的 T0队伍有哪些，或者是 T0的选手
？This question is for anyone on the table. Like, who do you think could be the best team or the best teams among all the teams coming here to Champions Paris, and who could be the best players of them?
I mean, I know they're going to, I mean, the guy next to me, I think GX was kind of like a wild card in EU. I think they kind of like came in like very strong in their region, and I think they're going to show, I mean, they're going through some stuff right now, but I think overall they're going to show a very good showing, and I think they could be one of the best teams. I think my sleeper pick is going to be Dragon Ranger Gaming with Demon One. You know, if we can get his championship form back, I think he'll do great. I don't want to say like favorite teams because like, you know, Paper X is already good. I'm not going to call them good. Some bums, bro. But yeah, those are like those are probably my picks, me personally.
For me, I would say the same. Like Celsius, I think Demon One is the sleeper pick. I think he might perform really well in this tournament. And the teams out could be NRG, I think, because when I see them play, they looking quite good. Yeah.
我觉得话，就首先 T0肯定有 Paper X 吧，然后T0的选手也肯定有坐我旁边的 Forsaken， 然后同样的我也觉得Demon One 应该是这一次比较厉害的选手。
Zelsis 说他比较看好 GX，因为 GX 在EU 赛区、EMEA 赛区有非常强烈的表现，然后他也很看好第二季。如果 Demon One 能够找回他的冠军状态的话，是非常令人可畏的。然后同时还有夺冠的热门，他看好 Paper Rex。Forsaken 他有提到说他也比较看好 Demon One，因为觉得他可能会是这次冠军赛上表现比较好的选手。然后队伍的话，他很看好 NRG，觉得有看他们最近的状态都非常不错。Viva 提到说，OK，他比较看好 Paper Rex 和 Demon One。
Thank you. We have another question here in the room.
这个问题提问到委婉。那来到巴黎之后，你对巴黎或者对场馆的印象怎么样？然后对食物适应的怎么样？然后现在状态如何呢？
我觉得场馆挺不错的吧，就是稍微有点远。食物的话不太适合我的肠胃，但我觉得味道还不错。然后状态的话，我觉得可能时差还是有一定影响的吧，但是我们也在尽力调整。
The question is like for Viva, how's your impression to this like venue here and general for Paris, and how do you think of the food here? What is your form right now? And Viva answered like the venue is quite good. Paris is awesome, and for the food here, maybe it's not my like favorite type, but in general very good. And for the like our form, we tried our best to get adapted to the time difference, and everything goes well.
Go ahead.
这个问题给到佛萨肯，是这样，就是目前诸多队伍都觉得你们是非常强，并且是夺冠热门嘛，想知道这个对你们来说会不会是一种压力？然后你作为指挥，在比赛中会有没有特殊的帮队员调节压力的方法？比如说之前有听到你带大家一起唱《灵感屋》，那这一次会有新的曲目吗？
This question goes for second. So Paper Rex will definitely be one of the favorite teams coming to Champs Paris. And will this like this statement give you any pressure? And also as the IGO of your team, are there any special methods for you to help you better adjust the pressure, like remove them from your teammates? Like before we heard that you maybe sing a song for them?
I mean, for the first question, for the pressure, I don't think so because we've been like doing this tournament for like a couple times and we know how to handle ourselves. I would say in my team now because last time maybe we kind of like lost feelings, I would say, and now we trying to do like same routine, and yeah, no pressure at all. And I mean, for the second one, yeah, I try to do my best, like for my team, because I know the only role in my team that I can do this kind of thing is only me to make like the vibes and positive vibes and everything. So yeah, sometimes I do that, sing a song or like, I don't know, jokes around for my teammate, so they happy, yeah.
Second 选手说，他其实并没有感觉到太多的压力，因为之前也有参加过很多大赛的经历，所以说处理起来还是比较有经验的，可能就像上一次那样去处理就会比较好了。至于第二个问题的话，他说只是想尽自己的全力去帮助队伍，可能找回一个好的状态，调整到一个好的状态，并且他认为可能他是队里唯一能够去承担起，就是开玩笑帮助大家缓解氛围这样的一个角色。至于方法的话，他说可能自己也不太清楚，还有什么除了唱歌之外的方法，开玩笑之类的也不错。
Thank you. Next question for Jinsu.
Hello. I'll start with you for a second. You mentioned champs wanting to win it, the MVP as well. I noticed you're not wearing your bracelet from Toronto. Where is it? Did you bring it to this event?
No, I put it in my home for collection. Why would I use it?
You gotta flex on them.
Nah, I'm not that kind of.
The bracelet. Have you worn it since you won it? Did you ever wear it out?
Yeah, one time.
Why only one time?
I don't know.
I feel like Jordan, if you won the bracelet, you wear it all the time, no?
On like occasions I would, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so surprised that you guys never want to wear this. Now I'm talking to you, Zelsis. You mentioned Sufa BB, and I think a lot of the narratives around Toronto is the hype personality on specific teams that carry their teams through. Do you have any early predictions of who you think that could be? You know, the Sufa BB of champs.
I'm expecting Demon 1 to
Really?
I know he has this aura of being like nonchalant, but like when EG would win, he would always stand up and like do the stuff. I think maybe we'll see more of it, you know, mid match, I think. Yeah.
I look forward to that. And 2 more questions. Flickless, I know you've mentioned the hardship and the challenges of what's been going on with Ara. Is there anything that you could tell us about what would happen if he's not able to play? Can we expect Waylander to be stepping in with you guys?
I mean, if he would not be able to, I think Waylander will step in, but Ara will play. There's no doubt that he will not play.
Okay. Thank you for that. And lastly, Viva, we've never had a situation at Champs where 2 teams are fighting for their spot between you and DRG, because one of you have to play Ascension depending on the results of this tournament. Does that weigh on you guys at all? How are you dealing with the pressures of that?
这个问题想问一下 Viva，因为我们之前从来没有遇到过这样的情况，就是2支晋升赛席位的队伍需要在冠军赛通过这个冠军赛的结果去一争胜负，决定谁会返回去打晋升赛。那你觉得这件事情会带给你压力吗？你感受是什么样的？
说实话，确实在第2赛段打完之前也没有想到会出现这个局面吧。就是当时也没想这么多吧，但是现在确实这个局面出现了，我觉得大家也就是我们队伍的成员也不会去想这个事情，就是先把眼前的冠军赛打好。如果真的要去打晋升赛了，那就干吧。
Viva answer like before the end of stage 2, we didn't really expect that kind of result like this, and we didn't think much about this like situation. But since things have already happened, so just like remove all the burdens from our shoulders, try to focus fully locked into every game that we're gonna play.
Cool. Thank you. Now we are going to take the last question here in the room. Lembo.
Hello, I'm Lembo. The question is for Fleetless, because at the beginning of the year you are playing BCL in Rising with UCAM, and now some months before you are in the Champions. Is the most difficult tournament, no? And my question for you is if you have some message or some advice for the players that are playing tier 2 now, or the players that are in an academy team or in some tier 2 team for achieve this, no? For the path to play a champion now.
I mean, I would recommend to just keep grinding, grind with a team, listen to your teammates, and just try to grow. Just try to come better every day. That's my advice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is from Ravish.
Hey guys, how you doing? How we living? It's Ravish here from outside. Real quick question I had for the entire team. Now, real simple, real easy. Would you rather have $100,000, a lot of money, I know, or Tenz's clout? It's a question for anyone you can answer. Either one.
He said Tenz cloud, yeah? Yeah, Tenz cloud for sure.
Tenz cloud, I'm making 100,000 a minute.
Yeah.
Or sure,
I
Tenz
agree.
cloud.
你是愿意拥有10万美金，还是拥有 Tense Cloud？
什么是 Tense Cloud？
I thought as much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. And now we are going to take the last question in the call. It's going for Michael.
You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Cool. This question will be for Flickless. I feel like of all the different teams that have joined Champions or earned their way into Champions, Giant X might be one of the biggest dark horses just because of how well you guys played towards the end of Stage 2 with your lower bracket run. Though I doubt that there's a lot of pressure considering that you guys really played well towards the end. Do you feel like you have that opportunity to have that same performance here at Paris, even with the map change?
Yeah, I think we have the opportunity. We just need to keep playing like we were in stage 2. There's no pressure on us. I don't think a lot of team expect much from us, and that's the best way to play with no pressure. So we will see.
Okay, thank you so much. With this last question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you for joining us today, and good luck in your matches. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We will continue in 5 minutes. Thank you.
That was the first session of the Media Day press conferences. And as the PR guy said, we're going to move on to the next session in around 5 minutes. And this will be the people that will be taking part in said session. We got Ethan, Nats, Hyunmin, and Kong Kong. So as you guys can already see, I was only able to get one question in, and there's not many other opportunities because this is media day. Everybody's gonna be present. I expect for the later matches, like later days in the group stage, in which there's not gonna be as much more room, but that is the future. We'll see what happens then. And for now, I can only do so much. So right now, I'm gonna upload the presser right now. So please bear with me for a second. I'll be right back. In the meantime, we'll be waiting for session 2 to start momentarily or shortly.
那你自己感觉，因为你自己其实，在今天发的这个就是我前彩的内容里面也说吧，你希望能够找回自己以前的一个状态，然后可能会能够更加自如一点。那你觉得你现在距离那种状态可能差的最多的是什么，或者说差在哪一点上面？
我觉得其实也还好吧，就是在比赛场上的感觉，这跟游戏内容是无关的，对，所以说所有的感觉跟想要的那种状态，只有在比赛的时候才能够感受出来。
好的，好的，谢谢。
This question is for Kong Kong, and I want to know how's your status right now. And I noticed that in the previous interview, and you mentioned that you want to find the Kong Kong before back, and you want to play more relaxed on the stage. And what do you think you need to adjust now? And Kong Kong's answer was like, I feel like it's totally different for the feelings on the stage and for the game content. For me, I need to stand on the stage and I know how to play the game and I know how to adjust the form.
Thank you. Next question goes to Michael.
This will be for Ethan. This is Michael from VLR. Out of all the teams that have qualified to champs in a similar vein to GX, I feel like NRG was a team that performed very well, obviously, to stage 2, make your first true international of the year. Do you feel like that lack of pressure, thanks to your late qualification into champions, can help you, especially to start this tournament?
I think it's a factor. I think being somewhat of an underdog helps for your mental going into a tournament like this with such stacked teams. I think there's a lot of talent here, so we're at champs anyway.
Thank you so much. Next question goes to Sofia.
Hello, here is Sophia for esports.gg. I want to a question for Ethan as well. NRG hasn't qualified for an international tournament since 2023. Does that add extra responsibility for you to deliver a strong performance for your fans?
I don't think it adds any pressure that wasn't already there. I think we completed our goal in qualifying for champs. That was first goal, and now, we're just playing it match by match.
Thank you very much.
接下来是小红书名侦探科月，你可以进行提问。
OK，Hello，、大家好，我是来自小红书的名侦探科月。这个问题想问到 EDG 的康康选手，作为卫冕冠军，这次比赛感受到的压力和之前作为挑战者有什么不同呢？
我觉得我们是赛区3号种子出征嘛，所以说没有什么卫冕冠军的感觉，对，因为是个全新的一个新的开始。
好的，谢谢。
This question is for Kong Kong as the defender champion, and how's your pressure right now, and is there any different compared with you were the underdog? And Kong Kong's answer was like, we are the 3rd seed right now, so I don't have the feeling that we are the defender champion, and it's all new start for us.
Thank you. Next question goes to Adli Adian.
Hi, Adli Adian here from VLR.gg. This question is for Hyunmin, DRX. So DRX ultimately was one of the last teams that qualify for champions from Pacific. But I just want to focus on you as well as a rookie, as someone who spent his entire time professionally playing in Challenger Japan Tier 2 last year, now coming in as a rookie on your first year and qualifying to champions. How does it feel having that sort of jump, having that sort of improvement from a player that pretty much like nobody had been expected coming for when you joined last year, late last year in the off season?
It feels surreal that I was able to qualify for champions in my first year in VCT. So I think I'm just here to just try to have as much fun as possible and make good results.
Awesome. I hope you have as much fun as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Miguel.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hello, guys. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America. My question would be for Nats. Being playing for some years now, being in the circuit and being able to lift some trophies along the way. Right now, and in the current state of the game, and how is it right now, the state of the game in this 2025? How would you reflect on your career coming to Paris right now? How does it feel for you as a player to be able to be here after such years of this fruitful career? Thank you.
I mean, I think the biggest difference from these champs to another ones is that's the first champ for me as a IGL. I would say that's the only difference, but the rest, I don't think there is a big difference. The only difference is this year that there is a lot of adjustments that we have, that the map pool is always changing, the agents are changing, so the teams has to adapt. So I think this is the biggest difference between all of the 4 years that's been in Valorant. And I mean, it's kind of cool, honestly. Not everyone can adapt to it, and you need to always play here and there. You need to surprise on enemies. I would say something like that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Ilan.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Nice. Hello, my name is Nerdscast, independent freelance commentator and journalist. This question actually also goes to Nats, so perfect timing. You just talked about how a little bit about yourself. The question is, last time in Toronto on the previous international, you came in a bit late and it kind of halted your guys' start. Being here in person now, do you think that is going to give you guys a little bit of a boost, especially as the IGL within leading your team?
I mean, I'm not sure about the boost, but that's definitely going to be something different for us, because if we compare all of the tournaments that we played international to this year, Bangkok was first experience for most of the roster. Toronto, we had some visa issues and all of that. So now Champions is going to be something new, some new experience for most of the people. It's not going to be the first tournament anymore, not going to be first international. So the goals are different. Let's see how we'll achieve them.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Sierra.
Yeah, this question goes over to Kong Kong. EDG are obviously defending champions this year, and Champs is also confirmed to be returning to Shanghai in 2026. What would it mean to get back-to-back champion trophies and continue to defend your title in your home region next season?
因为 EDG 也是去年的冠军嘛，然后今年是以卫冕冠军的姿态来到这里，同时在2026年其实冠军赛又会来到中国。那对你来说，如果说在这个回的冠军赛再一次获得了奖杯，拿到了一次连续的冠军，同时如果说2026年你在冠军赛也会拿到奖杯的话，对你来说意味着什么呢？
啊，这个东西感觉好梦幻啊！对，就反正我觉得有梦是好的事情，希望我能够尽全力的做到，像提问所说的，希望能够这样吧。但是肯定会尽我们的所能去尝试，能不能让这个就是可能想法或者梦想实现吧。
I think it sounds like a dream, but I feel like it's good to have a dream like that. And for me and our team, we'll try our best to achieve this goal to make the dream come true.
谢谢。
Thank you. Next question goes to Razor.
Hi, this is a question from the R Valorant competitive community on Reddit to Nats. Aside from obviously winning champs, what are your team's goals and your own personal goals this champs, and who are you most excited / want to play against?
I think goal is the main goal is to win, of course. I would just say it like that. I think as for the most of the teams here. And what was the second part of the question? Sorry.
Who are you most excited and want to play against?
That's a question every single time. You even forced us to say. I mean, EDG. Okay, I'll just keep saying EDG.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we are going to take some questions here in the room.
大家好，第一个问题想问一下，刚刚就是来这边大家适应的怎么样？尤其是杰尼是第一次来这样的舞台和城市嘛？
感觉大家适应的都挺好的，然后都在积极的备赛当中嘛，然后其实找了很多中国餐厅去吃嘛，反正就感觉跟以前一样，其实都没有什么太大的区别，就看在比赛日当天看张君泰的状态啊，或者什么再去再去做一些调整嘛，因为其实对于他来说，这是他的第一次，所以说更多的是给他更多的包容跟鼓励吧，我认为。
This question is for Kong Kong, and since you arrived in Paris, how did you adapt to Paris? And also, it's the first time for Jenny to come to international stage. And Kong Kong's answer is, I think all is pretty well, and we are getting our fully prepared for the matches, and we find a lot of Chinese restaurants to eat, and it's something just like before, not much change. For the matches, I think it depends on the form of Jenny, and we are going to adjust depending on his form today, that day. And for him, since it's his first time coming to international stage, I think will give him more encouragement, make him to be better on the stage.
第二个问题想问一下 Nas， 就是 TL 和 EDG 同分在一个组嘛，然后很多粉丝啊和网友说就是，球球又幸福了，然后想问一下他有没有很期待跟球球交手？
And this question is for Nuts, and since you and Evergaming is in the same group, and all the fans think that Chocho will be happy about that, and are you excited to face against with Chocho?
I am excited, yeah. I mean, we played only twice against each other. Once I won, once he won, so has to be third match, right?
我当然会非常兴奋，非常期待，因为我们之前已经交手过2次了，一次是我们赢，一次是他们赢嘛，所以这回是第3次，非常期待交手。
Thank you. Next question.
好，我的问题也是给到康康的，就是你的招牌动作是以下犯上嘛，然后从以前到现在一直都是，但是我觉得这个动作对你来说，其实意义应该一直在变化。那么这一次，你如果再比出以下犯上的话，你觉得这个动作如今对你来说是怎样的含义？
我觉得其实意义是一直没有变的，中心思想是那个东西，但是因为我认为我想传达的，其实我之前已经描述了很多了，其实我就想把这个东西传达给大家，然后所以说导致现在变得有点像，可能像你们说的变成我的 slogan 了，但其实并不是啊，是 C Blood 的 slogan。对，其实我也只是他们的粉丝，我希望能够让大家知道这个东西，然后从我身上获取一些我从他们身上获取的能量。
This question is for Kang Kang. We know your signature gesture. It's like to not obey to the top ones and like to define one's superiors. And I know it has special feeling for you, special meaning for you. And what do you think? And do you think it has changed right now? And Kang Kang's answer was like, I think it didn't change till now. And what I want to express to the audience is like the feelings that I feel at that time. And it's not my slogan, it's the slogan of C-Block, and I'm also the fans of them. And I also want to let the fans know more things about C-Block, to feel the energy that they gave me on the stage.
Thank you. Next question.
My first question is for Ethan. This is a bit of a two-parter. 3 out of the 5 EG boys from the champs winning roster have a chance to be a two-peat at a champs, which is extremely exciting. So how are you feeling about being in Paris, with Joel, with Demon One now as well?
Yeah, feels good. Hope we had all 5 would be even better. But yeah, I think the only thing that can top the champs win is doing it twice. So that's the goal.
Who do you think is the most likely out of? And you're going to say yourself, but if you couldn't say yourself,
If I couldn't say myself, honestly, I hope it was Max, Demon One.
I don't know if you saw, but just before you guys came into the press conference, the 4 other players before you were very, very excited about Demon One. As his former teammate, what does he bring to a team? What's he like?
Yeah, I mean, very consistent. I think you could always count on him to just do his job, especially in his prime. He always over-delivered, if anything.
And my next question is for Hyunmin and Nats. I think one of the most exciting aspects of your match coming up is that Abyss is back. I almost feel like we're going to settle who's the best Abyss team from just the first time you guys face each other. But obviously the meta is very different. There's a lot of changes in the game. So I wanted to ask both of you, what are your thoughts on Abyss? And do you anticipate any major changes compared to the last time Abyss was in the pool in terms of the comps and so on? I'll start with you, Hyunmin.
Abyss is back, but the map is same. So the only difference are the agents. So I guess the different types of comps that teams prepare will be like the different factors of Abyss, I guess.
Have you seen a lot of varieties so far on Abyss compared to like the Tejo stuff we saw before?
Yeah. I think I saw a lot of different comps.
And that's
Yeah, I think, the map didn't change. I think the approach for the map is not changing, but there is some interesting comps that people already try to approach on the map. We'll see which one is going to be better.
when you say people, is it Liquid? or just?
People? No, there is a lot of people in the tournament. All of them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we are going to take one question from Ravish.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Ravish from North America. Real quick, easy question and a question for the table as well. Once again, now I want you all to look around and honestly answer this. Who do you think, in your opinion, at the table right now, has the most aura out of all of you?
What order do you want us to answer in?
Wow, you know what? Whichever one feels the strongest, I'm down for. You can start with Hong Kong, if anything.
这个问题是给到桌上的所有人，想问一下，就想让你诚实的回答，你觉得在这个在现场的这几位里面，你认为谁是你认为最强的、最强壮的？
我感觉都差不多吧，除了 NAS 比较高以外。
I think we are pretty the same, and except that he's taller than us.
That's an amazing answer.
Good answer. All right, cool. What do you got here? Yeah, man. What do you think, man?
I'll say Kang.
Valid. Brother Ethan?
I'll go with Kong. He's the most recent champs winner, so he'll take it.
Valid political answer. I respect it. That's where we at.
I'll go the same way. Kang.
Understandable. Respect. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Next question is go to Rosessa.
Yep. Hello, Rosessa from Rosessa Gaming. I do have a question, so one moment, Ethan. So, NRG is known for its strong tactical approach, and your move to the team has been a significant change from your previous roles. How has your experience as a world champion with EG influenced your playstyle and leadership on NRG? And what will it take for this roster to replicate that success in Paris?
Yeah, I think I took a lot from the EG team and both my previous players on Energy also. So I played with a lot of different IGLs. I've learned a lot. And I kind of try to factor everything into my own gameplay and make a different spin on it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Last question goes to Brian Francis.
Good evening. Am I audible to you all? Can I be heard?
No, we can't hear you very well.
Am I audible now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Actually, I've got two questions. One is for Nats and one is for Kang Kang. To Nats, I would like to ask that you have seen Valorant esports grow since 2021. You have been there at Valorant Champions 2021, and now you're here as well at 2025. It's the 5-year anniversary of Valorant. So I want to know, like, for you, how have you seen the competitive scene change throughout the last 4 years? I would say, like, throughout the last 4 years for you. And like, what do you see around you? Because you see new players like Yunlin also be a part of it, a rookie, multiple rookies who have come and gone. So how do you feel?
I'm not gonna lie, I missed half of the question. So what's the difference between 2021 and 2025? That's what's changed, right? Or I'm so sorry.
What's changed and what's changed and like how are things different now and then, if you could say?
What's the difference between now and then? Right?
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's kind of the same what I answered on the first question. If we specifically speak about the game, there is a way more changes now. And I mean, overall, the way people see the game, it's not as easy to surprise a lot of people, especially now the regions is playing also pretty different Valorants. If we compare 2021 and now, it was a difference, but not as a big difference. Right now, you need to adjust not just to play style, but you also need to adjust to the meta agents that is on some regions people play, on other regions people don't play the some agents. So a lot of adjustments, adaptation, I would say. And it's not as easy to force your play style because it might be just not as strong against certain opponents.
Understood. Thank you. Yeah.
Just one question, Jason. Sorry. Thank you. Now we are going to take, no, that was the last question. So thank you guys for being here and good luck in your next match.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was session 2. We're now going to be looking forward to session 3 in a little bit, of which will feature Valen, Benji Fishy, Buzz, and Nick. I had my hand raised the entire time. Unfortunately, I didn't get called for a question, which is a bummer, but it is how it is. I already know how this thing works. So yeah. As you guys can already as you guys saw earlier on the press conference, I already uploaded the session 1 presser to the channel. So for those of you who are just tuning in and didn't see the first session, it's already live on the channel for you to view. And so, as I said, Valen, Benji, Fishy, Buzz, and Nick, it's not going to take much long for them to arrive. So, yes. I believe it is Group C. No, I don't think so. Group D, yes, Group D. Yeah, you are right, Eric Cartman. Why is Group B last? Because, I mean, if you kind of think about it, like, it is Boaster, Aspas, and I believe the last one is Crazy Guy. Very charismatic players, so obviously they're going to be representing the team. Because why wouldn't you? You know? It's like the main event. So like I said, session 3, aka Group D, is coming up very shortly. Valen, Benji Fishy, Buzz, and Nick of DRG. As I said also, I wasn't able to answer or ask a question because there were so many people in front of me, which is unfortunate, like I said, but we move on. And I'm also uploading the most recent press conference right now. So look forward to that. In case you guys are wondering how I go about my business, I hear noise coming out of the feed. So I think I'm just gonna have to step aside real quick. But as soon as the presser ends, I finish the recording on OBS. I then go straight to my YouTube. I upload it, press upload. I already have a template ready to go, so I just copy and paste from the notepad up until the video. So that is good. And then I hit upload. In between the end of the presser to the time it's fully uploaded. In an ideal world, like the time lasts for around like maybe 10 minutes. All right, I'm done. I gotta get out.
Welcome to this the first press conference of the day. Now we are going to start. Remember, if you have a question, please raise your hand, or here in the room, we are going to call on you. So thank you guys for being here. Welcome to Champions 2025, and we are going to start right now with Sierra.
Yes, hello, Sierra Erzobi, freelance esports commentator, North America. My question goes over to Benji Fishy. The last few months have been a roller coaster from going out of Masters 02 to lifting an international between season trophy. How have those hardships and team victories tested you all and prepared you all for VCT champs and a run to another grand finals, hopefully?
I think our team's been through a lot since we've been together. I mean, from last year as well, I think we learned a lot, and this year, I think we just carry on learning. But at the end of the day, this is a new tournament with similar teams to people we've played against in the past. But you know, teams change, we've changed, and yeah, I think we're just taking it one tournament at a time. You can't kind of just because we won EWC doesn't mean that we're going to do great at champs. So yeah, I think we're just doing our best to focus on this tournament.
Perfect. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Pedro.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the confirmation. Pedro, Romero, independent journalist. First off, thank you guys so much for giving us the opportunity for doing this press conference, and welcome to Champions. I'm going to send this question out to Nick of DRG. Obviously, there's been plenty of attention for your team in light of the inclusion of Demon 1 as an emergency sub. And so what I want to ask you is, how has the inclusion been like, the addition been like for yourself and the rest of the team? From your point of view, what has been, if any, the biggest adjustments that the team had to make? And what has Demon 1 brought to the team that has helped get to the starting point of this competition in an ideal state?
这个问题要给到 Nick，因为最近大家也是非常关注你们队内 Demon One 加入的这个情况嘛。那从你的角度来说，你觉得 Demon One 的加入对于你，包括对于其他队友来说带来最大的改变是什么？以及你觉得 Demon One 的加入帮助你们，从哪些方面帮助你们来达到你们想达到的理想的状态了呢？
因为我们是因为 Vocatio 的签证，所以要找了一个选手来帮我们去打比赛嘛。然后我觉得他的加入带给我们就是不一样的感觉，毕竟他曾经也获得一个世界冠军嘛。然后他给我们在游戏上一些不同的一些理解啊，一些的对局上面一些的想法，我觉得都挺好的。再加上他是一个非常有经验的选手，然后带领我们打这次比赛。
Well, as you know, since there might be some issues with Vakashu, so Demon One just joined us. He brought us really like different feelings, like what Vakashu has brought to us. And I think this might be Demon One was once the world champion, so that his comprehension on the game, on the content, and some of his thoughts were really awesome. And I always believe that he could lead us like in this tournament based on his experience before.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Rabia.
Hey everyone, this is Rabia from Esports Insider. My question goes to Valen. It's actually a two-part question. First is multiple Valorant orgs have left the scene, and yesterday Shopify and Rebellion disbanded the roster as well. As an IGL of an Ascension team, it is a constant pressure to perform well, to extend your stay in VCT, which you guys did succeed in. Congratulations on that. But how did you manage those expectations and pressure throughout your stay here in the International League?
Yeah, being the Ascension team, you know, we have that pressure of trying to make champions or be better than the other one to extend our spot. I think that pressure honestly helps us motivate us throughout the year. It's kind of like you always have that carrot on the stick in front of you, like you're always chasing something, and you can never get complacent, because if you do, then you're literally, your job's gone, you know, your team's gone. And I love my team so much, and so it was a big goal for us to not let that happen. You know, we have to make champs, we have to extend our stay. There's no other option. So I just think it's a motivating factor for us that made us get to this point. And from here, it's just the next motive is just to win champs. And I'm grateful to be here for next year as well. So excited.
Good luck with that. Second part is Riot has announced that they are planning multiple changes to bridge that gap between tier 1 and tier 2. Is there anything particular that you'd like to see from your experience here and in the tier 2 league as well?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have many thoughts about it. Like, especially at the current moment. It is a complicated subject. Like how to bridge the gap and how to have a good ecosystem for tier 2. I hope to see that happen. But as of right now, I'm just kind of focused on the position I am in right now, and I'm just happy to be able to make it out because it was really hard. But I think the toughness of the tier 2 makes you into a really good tier 1 player. So for all those players, like stay motivated, be humble, and just keep going, and you'll be in the spot soon as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and good luck for the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Adli Alian.
Hi, Adli Adian here from VLR.GG. I just want to ask again to Valen, GG2. You guys have pretty much completed what some would consider the upper echelon of accomplishments, especially for domestic titles, winning 3 straight America's titles in a row, a triple crown, so to speak. When you compare that accomplishment with how much pressure that you guys already have, trying to extend your stay in the league, trying to motivate yourself even further into potentially winning champions, what are your motivations to basically say, hey, we really want to be the best team in the world? And especially with now Leaf coming back into the roster, is it something that you guys are really excited to cap off the year with a high note?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Leaf coming back definitely gave us a lot of like energy in the team again. It was a big excitement for us because we didn't expect to play with Leaf at Champions, honestly. We thought it was going to be Baby Bay. And to have our boy come back like meant a lot for us. So that's like a big like grateful moment of our team. Like it kind of gave us some perspective again. Like this is what it's about, playing with your boys, and we're just going to go out and try to do our best. In terms of like motivation, I think like every player on this podium or whatever today, or every player at Champions would understand like a domestic title doesn't mean jack when you go into champs. You don't care about that. There's no extra needed motivation for me or my team. Is just you're at champs now. You see the arena, you see all the competitors here, and that's what motivates you to try to win. The domestic 3 crown like is cool, but to me it doesn't mean much until we win this one too.
Awesome. Hope you see the best there for an ancient team.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Rosesa.
Yeah, hello. Thank you, Juan. I'm Rosesa from Rosesa Gaming. The question will goes to Buzz. Actually, T1 had a strong start to the 2025 season by winning Masters Bangkok, but follow up with a disappointing run in stage 1. What were the key lessons learned from that setback, and how was the team's roster, including Meteor and DH, help you regain the momentum needed to succeed on the world stage again?
네, T1 버즈 선수께 질문 드립니다. 올해 2025 시즌 출발이 좋았고 마스터즈 우승까지 가져갔지만 스테이지 1에서 비교적으로 아쉬운 성적을 거뒀어요. 그때 얻어갔던 교훈과 그리고 로스터에 메테오 선수의 동호 선수까지 DH 선수까지 합류하면서 좀 팀의 분위기는 어떤지 한마디 부탁드립니다.
일단 저희가 킥오프 때랑 스테이지 1, 2 때랑 좀 다르다고 느꼈었던 거는 저희가 킥오프 때는 메타적으로 좀 더 위에 있었다 생각했는데 스테이지 1과 2에서는 다른 팀도 올라오면서 저희가 좀 따라잡힌다는 느낌도 다른 팀들이 저희를 역전했다는 느낌을 많이 받았었고, 그리고 저희가 스테이지 1, 2 하면서 조금 뭐 포지션이라든지 그런 거에서 갈팡질팡하면서 좀 힘들었던, 좀 방향을 잘 잡지 못했던 순간들이 많았었던 것 같고요. 그리고 DH 선수가 합류한 거에서는 굉장히 긍정적이고 분위기도 굉장히 지금 너무 좋다고 생각하고 있고요. 그리고 DH 선수가 경험이 적은 선수지만 그런 거 기대 이상으로 굉장히 좋은 활약을 펼쳐주고 있다고 생각해가지고 저희 이번 챔피언스에서는 굉장히 긍정적인 부분이라고 생각하고 있습니다.
Well, things were very different from kickoff and our stage 1-2. When we first kicked off our 2025 season, we thought that we were very up to date, even ahead of the meta. But as the stages went on, we felt other teams catching up to us, and sometimes we felt that we were a little bit behind as well. We weren't sure of our positions and weren't confident with the direction that the team wanted to go. But after DH joined us, we have a very positive vibe amongst us. And even though he's not as experienced as the rest of the teammates, he's far exceeded our own expectations and what we asked of him. So I think that our outlook on champions is going to be really, really good. I'm confident.
Thank you very much,
you.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Next question goes to Sofia.
Hello, guys. Sophia from esports strategy. This one is for the RG Nick. This is your first time playing at Champs. How are you feeling and what are you most excited about? And also, how has been your adaptation to the city?
这个问题想问到 Nick，因为这是你第一次参加世界赛，那你觉得对于这次经历感受怎么样？有多激动呢？以及对于巴黎这座城市有什么特殊的印象吗？感受怎么样？
第一次参加冠军赛的话，我觉得第一次来到巴黎嘛，然后我觉得这边的风情啊、食物都还挺不错的，然后赛场上的感觉也不错吧。然后我觉得各个选手都挺厉害的，对，就是训练赛都能学到很多东西。
So this is my first time coming to visiting Paris, and I think the food local here is being really awesome, and also the venue, it is pretty good. And for other players, I think players who came here to Champs Paris were quite solid, and I really learned a lot from them, from all the scrims I took in the past few days.
Thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you. Now we are going to take some questions here in the room. Lembo.
Hello, I'm Lembo. The question is for Menji Fishy. The Reddit fans are very happy this year because you had the first trophy, no? But maybe in the last time, no, in the playoff, they are worried, no, about the team. And now you have some time to rest for champion. The question is, what things are improved the team from the stage 2, the playoff, to champions?
What I would say is, I think if you take last year for us, something really similar happened where in the last playoffs of stage 2, we also had our worst performance in the league. I think we finished 3rd. And obviously we didn't do good in playoffs, but I think it's been a pretty long year for us and for a lot of teams this year, especially if they went to EWC. I think it was bound to happen where at some point we would fall off. I think for us it's kind of just making sure that we take the break that we needed and use it as good as possible, just for champs. So for me, I'm not worried. The fans shouldn't be worried, and yeah, everything will be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question here in the room.
想问一下尼克，就是你怎么看待这次第2季的分组，然后以及对小组赛有什么期待吗？
因为都是世界赛嘛，所以我觉得这个分组的话应该是没什么区别，大家都是一个非常厉害的对手。然后有期待的话，就是尽量打好自己的每一场吧，然后把自己的东西打出来，我觉得是最重要的，毕竟是大家的第一次冠军赛嘛。
谢谢。
The question goes to Nick, and the question is like, how do you feel about all the teams within your group, and what is your expectations towards this tournament? And Nick answered like, I think all the opponents were being super like solid, and they were being super powerful. As for our performance, I think I didn't expect too much. I was not expecting too much since this is our first time visiting like Champs Paris, just to focus ourselves and do our own stuff. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question here in the room. Oh, we don't have more questions. So now next question goes to Elon,
1 second.
you need more time?
Yeah, sorry. Some of my questions were already asked, so I was looking for who to ask questions for.
Don't worry, it's fine. Sierra?
Yes. My question or Sierra Zobi, freelance esports commentator. I'm from North America. My question goes over to Nick as well. The last time you were on the international stage was Masters Shanghai, and it was a little bit of a rough showing. And you and Vukish are the only ones remaining from that roster. Obviously, Flexen has some champs experience with BLG. What do you think are the big takeaways from the international stage that you've brought in to this experience to maybe have a better showing and a better experience as a team?
这个问题给到尼克，因为上一次见到你在世界赛的舞台是上海大师赛嘛，当时是应该算是你的世界赛首秀。那经历了一些队伍中人员的变动之后，你觉得你从上一次的世界赛当中吸取到了什么样的经验，能够带到这一次的世界赛当中，让你就是有一个成长的表现呢？
我觉得经历了上一次的世界赛，让我比较更成熟吧，对于一些对局啊，以及一些残局的思路更加的成熟。然后，也是很荣幸有跟外赛区的一些队伍交手的这些经验吧。我觉得整体来说的话，就是对大家都有一种提升自己残局上的思路啊，以及增加自己的经验，我觉得最重要。
In general, I think that I have become more mature, and especially in dealing with all those like clutches in the server, and also I feel quite honorable to be able to compete with all the solid teams from foreign regions, other regions in the VCD, and also I think what is the most important is that to keep enhancing ourselves to make sure that we are becoming better and better.
谢谢。
Thank you. Next question goes to Elon. Oh, you're not ready. So next question goes to Ravish.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Ravish from NA. Real good question that I have for the table. And anyone you can start off with this as well too. I want to ask, look, I know you all love your teams. Naturally, all your teams are great. But let's say if you could not play for your current team, who out of the table would you want to play for? Let's start off with Valin.
I'll play for T1.
Ooh, why?
So I can experience the other side of it at Bangkok.
Valid, Benji.
You know what? I think I'd also go for T1, but my reasoning is because of Faker. I think I would want to be in the same team as Faker.
You know Faker plays for the League of Legends team, not the Valorant team, Benji?
Yeah, but you know, I'd be in his presence sometimes, so I would take that.
Valid.
Thank you. 这个问题是问你想为桌上的其他队伍哪支队伍效力呢？如果说有这个机会的话，你想体验哪一支队伍？
G2 吧，因为我很喜欢他们的选手那个 Trent，我非常喜欢他，我很常看他的 POV 学习一些东西。
He's a big fan of Trent, and he used to watch Trent's pops a lot, learn a lot of things from him.
네.
I'll let him know.
현재 팀을 너무 많이 사랑하는 건 알지만 지금 팀을 못한다면 어느 팀에서 뛰고 싶은지 질문이 왔는데 발린 선수가 방콕에서 반대편을 뛰면 어떤 느낌인지 자기는 T1에서 뛰고 싶다고 이야기를 해줬고요. 벤지 PC도 T1인데 페이커 선수 때문이라고 했거든요. 버지 선수는 어떻게 생각하시나요?
제 일자리가 좀 위험해질 수도 있겠네요. 전 일단 제가 다른 팀에서 뛴다면 저는 한번 G2에서 한번 해보고 싶습니다. 일단은 이번 시즌 꽤 긍정적인 시즌을 보내고 있는 팀이라고 생각하고 그리고 또 챔피언스 LA에서 게임했을 때 그 북미에서 그 미국에서의 분위기나 그리고 또 보이스컴을 들었을 때 그 미국 NA 팀의 그 바이브 같은 것들이 너무 좋아 보이고 또 좋은 경험 개인적으로 선수로서 되게 좋은 경험이 될 것 같아서 G2를 고르겠습니다.
Oh, I told him what Valen and Benji said, and he said, "Oh, my job's on the line. Wow, I might lose my job soon." And Buzz picked out Valen because you guys had a wonderful season, you had a wonderful run so far, and continue hopefully. And he said that he wants to join it G2 because the LA champs taught him that the NA voice comms and the general vibe would be an amazing opportunity for him as a player, that he would like to experience the energy, the vibe. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Thank you. Now we have the last question goes to Razor.
Hi, this is a question from the Valorant competitive community on Reddit to Benji Fishy. As one of the best Sentinel players in EMEA, how would you rate Chamber in the current meta? Is he a solo Sentinel, or do you need another Sentinel to maximize his potential?
I think it's dependent on the map, to be honest. I think people are starting to pick up Chamber more. You're also seeing it like a little bit on Corrode. I think people on Corrode are still experimenting a little bit, but I think in EMEA it isn't used as much, but I can see it being used in a lot of different regions. I think it also depends on having a Chamber player in your team. I think a lot of teams also sometimes just don't have Chamber players, even though they have Sentinel players. So I think it's a good pick. It just depends on the players you have in your team and the map, to be honest. That's the way I see it. I think if you have a really strong Chamber player, I think it can be really good and hard to deal with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So with this question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you for being here. Good luck in your matches, and thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. That was session 3 in the pressers for today. We now have one more left, which is for Group B. It'll feature MIBR Aspas, Fnatic Boaster, RRQ Crazy Guy, and one more thing. I can't really name them off the top of my head. Let me just scroll back to the early portion of the chat. YZBOG. So these four are going to finish up the media day in this occasion. So look forward to that, and so on and so forth. Quick comment on like the one person that asked me like to tell their question. It's kind of as I expected. Like, well, it's not really a 5-minute break. It's literally like it's gonna happen like immediately following this. It kind of feels like that. But to the guy, unfortunate I wasn't able to ask your question. Is because since this is Champions, there's a lot of media people present from around the world. So obviously they're going to get their lick in terms of asking a question. So for myself, I'm only going to get one chance in this environment, which is fine. I wanted to ask about DRG and DM1's inclusion to the team, so I was on my mind. Hopefully I can get more chances to ask more questions later on in the ensuing stages of the group stage. So yeah, just a minor blip. Hopefully we can get more chances in the future. So and also I am uploading the session 3 press conference immediately right now. I hear noises in which the last people are going to come in, so yeah. I want to make sure I got everything ready for you guys. There it is. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this press conference. We are going to have the last press conference of the day. Thank you, guys, for being here. And also, welcome to Champions 2025. Now, we are going to start with some questions from the call. Sierra, you got the first question?
Yeah, of course. Sierra Zobi, freelance esports commentator from NA. My question actually goes over to Aspa, so we can wait a sec while you're adjusting your glasses. Golden Boy mentioned during the draw show after VCT America's Grand Finals that your team was already in Paris, earliest of any of the teams. When did you all get there, and what were the goals or reasons for heading over so early?
We did a boot camp in Germany, so we arrived in Germany in first, yeah, and day one. So the objective here is doing the best that we can. So we already did a boot camp. We got some good practice, and then we are gonna do our best in the tournament.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and good luck.
Yep. Thank you. Next question goes to Elon.
Hello, Nerdscast freelance esports commentator and journalist. This question goes to Fnatic. Boaster, you guys have had a bit of a journey from Toronto to stage 2. I wanted to ask, was it a bit more burnout, and what was the mental state heading into stage 2? And then the second part of that is, how is your mental state heading into champs and with the recent news and everything?
I'd say going into stage 2, our goal was to just qualify for champs. And once we'd done that, our goal was to get efficient practice and good reps and try and go as far as we can, but ultimately not get too affected if we lose. And then for champs, yeah, I mean, our goal, we're here to try and win it. So that's going to be our goal, and we're going to keep going for it. That's the dream. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have expectations of winning, but I do expect that we're gonna show similar kind of like energy and atmospheres we did for Toronto in comparison to stage 2, where we're a bit dead on stage. But like for champs, it's champs, so we're definitely going to have a bit more energy for sure.
All right, thank you. May I have a follow-up one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and sorry, not me saying
all good.
Well, thank you also.
I think that I asked this to Valorant earlier. Do you think that within Valorant currently as an IGL, you have to have not only frags, but also have that vibes, have that energy, as a lot of the teams are very free flow, very high energy on the stage? And what do you think that plays in terms of a role for you as the IGL?
It's interesting because it's a battle I've had the whole year, where like I wanted to be able to frag a bit more, get the kills for my teams and like win the games. But ultimately, we played a scrim. I had 1 kill and 19 deaths, and we still won. So I think yes, it does help being able to get the kills, but also just being there to allow your teammates to get kills as an IGL is very important for me. I want them to shine, and then like when you have players such as the players I have, why would I want to take kills from them and stop their snowball? Because their snowball is going to be a lot harder than mine would ever be. And so I can always just find value in the little things, and they can find value in being the players that I want them to be. So for me, like yeah, I mean, I always battle it. I'd like to be better, but at the same time, I think I just have to focus on the things I can control.
Okay, fair enough. I think you're a great IGL. Much love and good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. Now, next question goes to Fernando.
Thank you very much. Hi, guys. First of all, welcome to Champions. My question goes for Aspas. Aspinhas, Nando Show, cara, o MIBR, claro, teve uma experiência turbulenta em Toronto, né? Aquele 0-2 que vocês tiveram, também esse começo de stage 2 também muito ruim, acabaram fora dos playoffs. Eu queria entender como é que a experiência que vocês tiveram, né? Agora o time tendo um pouco mais de rodagem internacional, um pouco mais de experiência, traz o MIBR para esse campeonato. Você vê o MIBR chegando como um underdog, um time com menos pressão, e como é que você vê, né, toda essa questão da experiência? Como é que o MIBR chega para esse Champions, na sua visão?
Eu acho que a gente chega na visão geral com um certo parecimento com o Toronto, é bem parecido. Os times veem a gente como underdog e a gente vem com um pouco mais de experiência. Agora o time todo tem um campeonato internacional já jogado. A gente conseguiu fazer um bootcamp antes também, que eu acho que vai ser algo que ajudou bastante. A gente conseguiu bons treinos de qualidade. Então acho que a gente vem como um time mais experiente para esse Champions.
Perfeito, muito obrigado e boa sorte. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Alan.
Yeah, thank you. So my question goes to YZ and Bolster both. So both of you have been in Champions back in 2023, which is really early, and we all know that you have go through a long path and grew a bit. So, but I do believe that you know the opponents, like Bolster, you do know Bilibili Gaming, right? And YZ, I think he knows Fnatic well. How would you describe your opponents today compared to 2021, 2023? Thank you.
这个问题问到的是王浩哲还有 Bolster 两名选手。首先，你们两个其实都有打过2023年的冠军赛，并且我也觉得你们真的是走了非常的路才走到这个地方，并且也觉得你们其实双方更像是朋友一般的角色，而不是敌人，因为你们真的对双方彼此都非常的熟悉了。那你会怎样去描述可能 Bolster 相比于2023年它的变化呢？
我觉得 Bolster 相比于2023年的话，我感觉他没有太多的变化吧。可能他们队伍，可能在赛区没有那种以往的统治力，但是感觉他们还是个很强的队伍吧。然后其实去年的我们就像那种，就好不容易入进世界赛嘛，但是今年的我们就肯定，作为1号种子的话，就想要打出比去年更好的表现嘛。
I mean, I don't think Bolster changed a lot compared to 2023, and I feel like maybe they just cannot dominate really hard in EMEA right now, but I still think Fnatic is a super strong team. And I mean, like last year when we squeeze like in deficit and qualified to the champs Seoul, I don't think we like played so well in Seoul, but right now we are the first seed in CN region, so definitely we want to play better than last year.
I'd say I've gotten a bit more handsome since then. Wiser, slightly more muscly, but I'd say hopefully the tradition stands where against Bilibili I always have my life game, and then I decide to go home after that. So, but Bilibili, I'd say in comparison to the first year they were kind of like new to the scene. China just first stepping out onto the international stage, and each year they've gotten better. They managed to knock out Crashies in, was it Seoul or was it was Seoul, wasn't it? They managed to knock out Crashies. We have Crashies now, so maybe that will like it's all balanced now. But I'd say this year coming into this champs, their first seed. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I always like playing Bilibili. And yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you. Next question goes to Sophia.
Hello, Sophie from esports.gg. I want to ask Crazy Guy, you will face Fnatic again after the loss at Masters Toronto. How have you been preparing for this rematch? And also, we know that you donated your stage 2 prize to charity, which inspired many fans. And how does that choice motivate you for Champs Paris? Thank you.
In Toronto, we lost to Fnatic 1-2. So I think like that was our first international tournament. So coming to champs, I think we have prepared our mental better. So I think we are good to fight against them this time. And about the charity donation, I didn't think much because for me playing VALORANT or any APS game is like my dream, you know, because I always like to play game from when I was a kid. So for me, money is important, but not that important. And I just want to give back because the money can help a lot of people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next question goes to Zach.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Zach from Hotspawn here. My question is to Bolster. So, you know, you're a very social person and you meet a lot of people both in game and out of game. So my question to you would be like, of all these people that you meet, are there any of them who have like very different personalities compared to how they are in game versus how they are IRL?
You mean like players, I guess?
Yeah, players.
I'd say Forsaken and Jing are quite shy. But when they get into game, they turn into animals, mechanical demons. Charging at us. So I'd say those two are like a big kind of a difference for me whenever I play them. I'm trying to think. To be fair, it's so hard. Like mostly everyone is quite polite and very friendly and very talkative. You just got to talk to them. So I don't think there's anything that crazy different. It's just mainly they're quiet, they like playing video games, and then they get into the game and they start owning. So yeah.
Can I ask a follow-up?
Yes.
Minor one. Yeah. Who's the biggest shit talker that you've met in Valorant so far? This is just personal curiosity, since you've been around for a long time.
So hard. Zelsis, I guess. That guy knocked us out of an event and came to my press conference and said, "How's it feel to lose the Sentinels?" So I think that one's the one, but he's more like comical. So difficult. Do we even have any? I don't think. Not off the top of my head. Yeah.
That's surprisingly wholesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
下一个问题是小红书名侦探科瑞。
Hello，大家好，这里是来自小红书的名侦探科月。这个问题想问到 BLG 的王浩哲选手，你们这次冠军赛最想交手的队伍是哪支？以及你个人最想交手的决斗选手是哪位？为什么呢？
其实我们在世界赛一直都不想碰到，不是，我们在世界赛一直都想面对 MIBR 吧，主要还是想面对 aespas， 然后这次正好分组也分在一起了嘛，然后就很期待跟他们交手吧，然后感觉会是一个比较轻松的拿下。
To be honest, on the top of my head, definitely MIBR, because no matter in the previous champs or international tournament, we just want to play with Aspas. And shout out to the draw show, and just such coincidence we can play MIBR in the first game. And I'm really excited to play with Aspas, and I think will be an easy game.
Thank you. Next question goes to Ravish.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ravish here from NA. Hope y'all been good, bro. Look, real simple, real easy question for the table. Look, robots have taken over. It'll happen eventually, but it's happened right now. And you can only save one person at the table beside you. Who is it and why? Tough question, I know. Now, you guys can take like 10 seconds to think about it. I'll let anybody go first. I don't want to have to pick on someone like a teacher, but what's that?
We need to translate first. So.
这个问题问到的是现在桌上的所有人，就是现在外星人或者机器人已经要统治地球了，然后你现在桌子上能救一个，你会救谁？
You can only save one?
Only one, brother. Who do you like the most, man? Who is it? It's a hard question. I know.
First? I'm not going to save Wang Haojia because he forgot to donate to me on Bilibili once, and the stream told him to. So I'm going to save my boy Crazy Guy here because he donates to charity. So I thought he's a nice guy, and you know, if he's got a community already behind him, I feel like I would just join that community and we'll be fine.
Good choice. I'm gonna save Crazy Guy as well.
For me, I will save Aspas because I like him from the day he played in Lao.
Valid.
我觉得我应该会选阿斯帕斯吧，因为阿斯帕斯是 GOAT， 然后我见过的 GOAT 一般都很会保活，我相信他会带着所有人一起保活下去的。
Definitely Aspas, because the Aspas is definitely the GOAT, and the GOAT I've ever seen can help other people to survive, and I'm pretty sure he would help us to survive also.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thanks, man. All right, cheers, guys. Good luck.
Thank you. Next question goes to Rosessa.
Yeah, thank you, Juan. The question will goes to Crazy Guy. So RRQ has made a remarkable journey to champions, but throughout the season, you've tried to fix the communication issues and struggle with your map pool. I remember you guys only won 2-0 against DRX, often having to go to the third map for the win. With the new map Abyss in the rotation, how have you and the team addressed this problem to prepare for a deep run, and how will you quickly master the new map? And I want to ask how may we have an update on Monyet, because he had a little bit problem on his shoulder, by the way. Thank you.
About Monyet, I think he's still having a little bit issue with the health, because we still need to give him like sometimes to recover. About the new map, I cannot say like how much we prepare for it, but about our journey, like every game we need to make it to map 3 to win, because like every time we play, we always start very slow on the first map. Like on the first map, we kind of sloppy, like we don't have the good communication, and then we cannot shoot back to the opponent. So that's why we always make it to map 3.
All right, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you. Now we are going to take one question here in this room.
我的问题是给到 Boster 的，首先就是像你们队伍里面有2个选手和你的年龄差距比较大嘛，你和他们相处的时候有没有一些有趣的事情？然后其次是可以看到你是台上唯一一个没有戴眼镜的选手，然后你觉得你们4个之中谁的颜值最高？以及 Aspas 有时候会戴眼镜，有时候不会戴，你觉得他戴眼镜和不戴哪个比较帅？
This question goes to Bolster, because I mean, in Fnatic, the age differences is kind of big. Like maybe you're a little bit older than the 2 players, and if there is anything kind of funny, and also like you're the only one who didn't wear glasses on U4. And do you think who is the most handsome boy on the stage? And also Aspas sometimes wear glasses, sometimes not. How would you like to rate maybe he looks better in glasses or not?
Okay. So who's the most handsome on the stage? That would have to be Crashies, right? Oh, he's 很帅. The 最帅的人, like he's sexy. No, I'm joking. But Aspas, I think Aspas looks good with glasses, to be fair. He also wears a turtleneck quite a bit. I've noticed that. I don't know when you started whipping out a turtleneck. It was definitely like start of the year, maybe. It's been a while now you've been wearing this turtleneck, and it's looking all right on you.
I think I started. Yeah, it was more this year. Like last year, I used a little bit, but I used more like hoodies.
Okay, yeah. So I'd say, yeah, Aspas is looking good in those glasses. He definitely got the right person to choose the frame for him. So I've done that, and then I've done. Wait, so who's the most handsome? Oh, yeah, I am the oldest. Yes, I am the oldest. But in my team, I'm at least not. I feel like I'm the youngest as well sometimes. So I guess that helps. So yeah. So it's a lot.
首先他觉得肯定最帅的一定是 Crashies， 他觉得 Crashies 一定是那个最帅的选手。然后说到 Aspas 的话，他觉得 Aspas 有眼镜其实也挺好看的。然后他其实很久都没有穿那个高领的毛衣、高领的那个衣服了，但是因为他可能从今年年初开始好像又开始重新穿起来。然后 Aspas 说可能确实有很久没有穿了，因为他现在更多的会去选择穿卫衣啊或者之类的。然后感觉他现在其实这个样子也蛮帅的。然后再聊到队内的话，他确实是队内里面可能年纪最大的那一个人，但是他觉得有时候他甚至是心态啊，或者有些方面是最年轻的那一个存在，所以他并不觉得连年龄上的差距会是一个问题。
Thank you. Next question here in the room.
这个问题想问一下王浩哲，就是来到巴黎几天，感受怎么样？有没有什么小插曲可以分享一下？还有一个问题想问一下，就是作为1号种子出身的话，有没有什么压力？来到了现场有没有什么实感？现在
来巴黎。来巴黎其实这么多天，我们吃的都比较杂吧，就是各式各样的食物都有吃到，但是就是没有吃到我们心心念念想吃的蜗牛吧。然后听说维瓦他一顿吃了23只蜗牛，然后就很好奇这个蜗牛到底有多好吃吧。然后下次有机会我们会去尝一下。然后作为1号种子的话，其实没有感觉到太多压力吧，就我感觉不管作为几号种子。我们代表的都是我们 VCTCN 嘛，就是不管作为几号种子，我们都是要狠狠的惩罚对面才好。
The question is to YZ, because you have already been in Paris for a couple of days, and do you have like different feeling, or does there any story you can share to us? And also, as the first seed of CN region to join Paris Champs, do you have any pressure on your shoulder or like a little bit stressful? And YZ's answer is, I mean, we ate a lot of genre of the food, but we didn't try the snail. Sorry, I don't know the dish's name, but the snail. And we heard like Viva ate 23 snail one time. So we're just really curious about like how good or how amazing, how buzzing that is. If we have a chance, we definitely would try it. And also, I don't have that much kind of pressure on my shoulder, and I don't think that's kind of a little bit stressful, because no matter which seed you are, you definitely represent VCTC, and you need to punish your rival hardly.
Thank you. Next question.
这个题问到王浩哲选手，那作为 VCT Season Stage 2的 FMVP 吧，那本届冠军赛想打出多少个精彩操作集锦，或者有没有什么想象中的画面？
想象中的画面，我现在想一个，我跟 Nobody 一起进决赛，然后怎么说，让我体验一下当大王的感觉。
This question is for YZ, because you're the FMVP of VCTCN, and how many highlights you want to play, or do you have like a scene you can imagine, you can picture of champs? And YZ's answer is, right now I can tell you, maybe I would just picture a scene that I can play grand final with nobody, and I want to enjoy the feeling to be the big king. Actually, it's their name, Big Wang, because nobody and YZ both, their last name both Wang.
Thank you. Now, next question goes to Joel Beira.
Hello everyone, João Oliveira from Vision Brazil, and my question goes to Aspas. Aspas, você foi o primeiro jogador a atingir 1000 kills no Champions, e seus ex-companheiros de time, Les, foi o primeiro brasileiro e primeiro jogador do mundo a ser campeão em duas regiões diferentes, assim como o Saci foi o primeiro brasileiro e primeiro do mundo a ganhar Champions e Masters, né? E você tem aí com a possibilidade de ser o primeiro brasileiro e primeiro do mundo a ganhar dois Champions, né? Primeiro bicampeão de Champions. Esses recordes pessoais te motivam também, cara, quando você chega num torneio internacional, você pensa mais na questão do time mesmo, e essas coisas de recordes pessoais, enfim, essas conquistas pessoais você deixa mais de lado.
Honestamente, eu foco mais no time, então isso de recorde pessoal, conquistas pessoais é algo que eu deixo mais pro lado, porque a minha prioridade total é sempre primeiro o time, já que sem o time não tem como você ganhar o campeonato, e o que realmente importa é ganhar o campeonato.
Legal, cara. E só para encerrar, a gente fez uma dinâmica aqui no Vezone, e a camisa do MIBR foi eleita a mais bonita dentre todos esses do Champions, né? O MIBR tá sempre aí trazendo camisas especiais para cada torneio que participa. Eu queria saber da sua opinião, cara. Qual que você acha que foi a camisa mais bonita do MIBR essa temporada aí?
A da Champions, sem dúvida, essa daqui que eu tô usando. Essa camisa tá muito bonita.
Tá lindíssima mesmo, cara. Obrigado e boa sorte.
Valeu.
Thank you. Next question goes to Adrian.
Hi, Adlian here for VLR.DG. I think this question is for all of you guys. Either of you can answer this. A little bit of a fun question here. So far, it's champions. Teams usually have, special jerseys that they are releasing or using. For example, Boaster right here, having a brand new Fnatic jersey. From either of you guys, which jersey from any team that you really want to swap with? And if you have to pick the best one, which one is it from all of the 16 teams that are attending?
这个问题问到的是台上的所有人，因为其实目前为止所有的冠军赛一般队伍都会有他们的特定的队服嘛，然后像 Boaster 他现在也是穿了他们 Fnatic 的特定队服。那如果说你想要去跟一个队伍去交换的话，你想要跟哪一个队伍交换？然后你会选择在16个队伍里面哪一个队伍的特定队服是最好看的呢？
PRX Jing. I need one more for my collection.
I'm trying to think who I've seen. I need to get a closer look, but EDG's look cool for champs. It was it looked cool. So I'll go with them, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll just go EDG.
I didn't see like much, so I think I will go with Bilibili because at least like I have Neff, my friend in there.
我其实也没有看过所有队伍的队服吧，但是我大概看了一圈，我觉得，在我心目中最好看的肯定是我们队的队服，但是从我的眼睛里看的话，感觉 EDG 的也有点好看。
I haven't seen 16 teams their like limit jersey in Paris Champs, but I feel like definitely in my deep down heart, our BLG jersey is the best one. But yeah, I do think EDG jersey looks good also.
Thank you. I think the EDG jersey has been the consensus favorite one so far. So thank you guys for the answers.
Thank you. Last question goes to Razor.
Hi, I've got 2 quick questions from the Valorant competitive community. To Boaster, have you gone on any runs in Paris, and do you have any VCT running partners?
Honestly, I've been going to bed so early recently. Maybe because I am getting old. But I'd say no. I haven't started my cardio. Normally, it's only before match days. So yeah, no.
All right, I'll have to ask a little bit later into the tournament. And then quick question for Aspis. I only have one important question. How was the Paris brunch with Valen?
We still didn't go, so we still need to go. So someday we will go.
All right, another future question. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, sorry, we are having some.
Got DJ in the back.
Yeah, I know. But well, we have some problems here in the call. But yeah, last question goes to. Sorry, I know that I say that was the last question, but we have another question. It goes to Jeffrey.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Jeffrey from VALORANT BBK, and this question is for YZ from Bilibili Gaming. I will ask the question in Chinese first and then translate to English. 这里是微学 BBK， 然后这个问题给到标记的王者选手啊，一共2部分问题。第一部分来自 B 站的虚拟主播雪糕 Cheese 啊，他非常的崇拜您，然后想向您请教一下关于赛前准备，尤其是饮食方面的问题，比如说您在赛前会吃饭吗？然后吃的会不会晕碳啊、犯困之类的？然后第二部分也是同样来自一位 B 站虚拟主播扶摇口粒子，他的原话是这么说的：王哥，我打狙反应老是慢人一步，有没有能提高专注度的方法呢？然后他这句话最后带着一个就是头顶光环的笑脸的表情。So the first part is from a Bilibili VTuber called Sugar Cheese. She admire you so much and want to ask you something about pre-match preparation, especially about diet. So, for example, do you eat before a game, or does eating makes you dizzy or sleeping, something like that? And the second part is also from a Bilibili VTuber called Kuritu, and he asked, "Why bro? My reaction time when using ops and all out is always slower than others. So is there any way I can improve my concentration?" And followed by a smiling face with halo emoji in there.
赛前准备的话，饮食的话肯定还是要根据比赛的时间来调嘛。但反正就是尽量不要吃太多嘛，就是然后也要保持有足够的能量吧。然后打狙怎么提高专注度？我建议你在虎牙搜索 ZMJKK， 那你会有你想要的一切。
好的，特别感谢。
The first question is about the preparation before the matchup. I think for the food, we need to adjust the time for the match. And I mean, you shouldn't eat too much before the match, but you still need some energy or protein for the match. And for the operator, I mean, you can just go through the MJJKK live stream on the app.
Okay, with this, we'll conclude this press conference. Thank you all for being here, and good luck in your next matches.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. that is the end of the media day in VCT Champions 2025 Paris. It's been a pleasure doing this live stream real quick. Thank you all to everyone for tuning in. Thank you all to everyone who have submitted questions for me to give to the players in the little opportunities that I was able to do so. And so,
Thank you for
yeah.
all the journalists who joined in today with us. See you tomorrow, and welcome to Champions 2025. Thank you.
As he said, welcome to Champs. I will live stream everything, all the press conference, all the post-match press conferences from group stage to the very end. I will do it to the best of my abilities. And with that said, I'll be expecting for you guys to tune in as well. So thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to upload the final press conference, the one that just happened just now, moments ago. And I will upload it to the channel, and you guys will be able to tune in for those of you who were not able to stick around and catch the entire thing. So thank you guys so much once again for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and best of luck to all the teams. Whatever happens, happens, and yeah.